There are certain emotions that a man finds very hard to talk about, especially from my generation, growing up in the 60s, 70s, 80s. Men don't cry. It's just, you're a sissy, you suck it in. You don't cry. You gotta be tough. So, to even talk about crying it's not easy for a man like me. I found myself in a situation about 3-4 years ago where I was getting divorced, and I was losing my wife, and she's a beautiful person, it was a shame. So I lost my wife. I also lost my house. I also lost a really big studio, and found myself sleeping rough, homeless, sleeping in the forest sometimes. Still had my job working with Tasmanian devils, and one morning, early in the morning before the park opened, just got there and sat down in amongst the devils and was feeling a bit sorry for myself and started crying. And as I was crying, my favourite she-devil, Kindred, she came up and was wondering what was wrong with me, and she does what she always did, and that is she got up there and she just snuggled into me, just wanting a cuddle. And it was a sad moment, but there was also beauty in that sadness. And as I say, people of my generation, we don't talk about blokes crying. So it's very difficult for me to get there and actually do an artwork piece about myself crying. It's not hard. It's hard to do, and it's also hard to show anybody. But that's exactly what I'm going to do. A work of art based on myself crying. A self-portrait of me having a sob like a baby. And I choose to do this self-portrait in a lino cut, a form of printmaking, where you cut away the white areas. So I'm doing this lino cut, and I'm planning to enter it into this competition. And in this competition, the date's about 2 weeks away. And I realise that the studio I'm using is going to be shut soon, and I only have 2 days to do it, so it's time to hit the ground running. I just get there and I'm up late. I'm working really, really hard on this. I get this done. I've got 2-3 days to do this. Sometimes life really kicks you in the guts when you're on the ground, but you have to pick yourself up from that. Shortly after this, I started hanging out with my best friend and soon fell in love. We're only on this planet for a very short time. We should try and enjoy it as much as we possibly can.